Fuck, I'm sleepy. Alright, let's turn some eyeballs on. Let's turn some eyeballs on. Hello, gamers. Hello. We're starting this stream off crazy. Let me, is the music dead? No, I hear it. I hear it. It's there. I just took a nap in this chair. It was awful. My back hurts. Feel like I just got... Anyway, it was bad. Let me turn chat on before I start yapping. We're gonna be building in Detroit again. Who would have guessed it? Chat has been connected. Let's start a poll, shall we? Yeah. Well, there we go. What a poll. What a poll. Alright, gangsters. Let's, I'm gonna assume that everything is functional. I might as well send a little test message as we do. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we know that's functional. Resume. So when we left off of Detroit last time, we expanded like to the northeast, and we were planning on doing another like kind of interchange thing to start spreading out again, kind of doing like a tree system. Got our main trunk of a highway going up, then we're doing little branches off of there, and then I think we're going... Did we buy the most southern tile, or did we buy the western tile? We bought one of those, so that's going to be the direction that we go in today, is filling out whatever tile we purchased at the end of last stream. So anyway, that's kind of it. That's kind of it, really. We're just gonna be building in Detroit as we do. Let me go promote this on the story, and then we'll actually get to it. Tessie, what did you need help with? Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got 3 people here, it says. Hello, 3 peoples. Let's keep it people-y. Let's keep it 3 peeps. I got Testy. I need you to type confirm. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, there you go. Big greedy. Alright, we went south. Let me make this full screen. and let me do the weather. Load Detroit. Look at that. Now we can see again. And then time of day or day cycle speed. There we go. All right, so we're back. We're back in Detroit, man. We're back in Detroit as we always have been. Let's post on the story, shall we? Man, my shit just disappeared. Oh my goodness gracious. Tell these people I'm live again. Come hang out. And post a little linky. And then we'll go over to Twitch Town. We'll grab that link. And then we will share link. Copy. This thing's always so difficult. It's always so difficult. It makes me feel so old. Actually struggling with technology. Shit's awful. There we go. Okay. I just woke up from a nap too. That's another thing, is that I did actually take a nap in this chair, and it was awful. I won't lie, I got big and fat. I ate some pizza and passed out watching a video on the history of mods for Skyrim. Let me tell you. That shit was my mouse just died. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's plug it in, shall we? But yes. One day I'd like to just tap in. For one day. And she's plugged. All right. Now, hello, shower arrow. Now we're finally tapped in. It's taken me 9 minutes to get here, but we can now move in and move out. Tap in, tap out, cash in, cash out. So I feel like doing like not one of these, right? Not this, but doing an actual interchange. Wait, isn't there a pre-made one? Yeah, this big ugly beast right here. 3-way. We could do one of these and have it head out this direction. Or we could do the clover. I mean, I'm always down for a good clover. Would I really need an highway going off this direction? I guess so. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I don't guess it hurt. How you been doing, Solo? How have you been doing? Gonna need some more... Gonna need some more room. Something like that. And then we'll grab the highway. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And let's get rid of the trees. Because I will manually decorate. I'll manually decorate around this. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Music good? I don't think I've adjusted music since last time. It should be about where it should be. Bring this over. Okay, that's not bad at all. We will probably take this one down from being a highway down into like maybe a single 2-lane or 4-lane. Detroit looks mighty explodable tonight. Okay, if I had the DLC, if I had the Disasters DLC, we could meteor strike. We could meteor strike Detroit. But, you know, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Let's have a crossover right here. Have this come down and across and then over. Like also have it come down from here as well. $8,000? That's a lot. Let's have this end down in like a 4-lane. 30 units. 30 units. That's all the 4-lane stuff already. And then let's have it come down into a 4-lane. There we go. And I think we'll do a roundabout as well. No reason not to. No reason not to. Look at that. That looks nice, don't it? So we'll bring that down, and then we will we'll have a roundabout out here somewhere. And I reckon we'll do that same thing over here. Because it was just 30 units. $30 units. And then we'll do a dirt road back. Then we'll do a dirt road. And then a 4-lane. Hello, Executioner Jeff. For how long? $20 units. And then let's grab. Is it 5? It is. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now the road is finished on each side. And honestly, we'll probably end up turning this one into a continuation of this, and we'll just end it over here. Because this one is going to have to carry a lot of traffic pretty far out. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Hello, Onion. Hello, Tori. How are you? What's cooking good looking? Onions. Who up cooking onions? That's it. Straight up, just who cooking onions? Let's do a very small version of one of these, just a normal exit right here. And then we will we'll start building a community here and a community here. So let's come out with this. 10 units. Was that 10? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing my numbers correct. 10. 10. There we go. I be cooking onions. Bus onion. No. Not like that. Not like that, you're not. We're not cooking it that way. What is these? What are these? Just weird ass little mounds? Okay. We're gonna turn this into a natural park because I think that's probably the only spot on the map with those weird ass little mounds. So we'll just keep that. We'll just keep that how it is. Let's see. Let's dip the terrain down. Whoa now. Let's dip the terrain down. That's probably good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip it down and then take the highway over it and then have the exit off below it. So we're going to have a little overbridge kind of thing. And I'm poor. There we go. I'm so poor. Yeah, that looks high enough. And we'll run our little interchange out from under there. Let's run, let's smooth. No, actually, let's push that out a little ways. Same with over here. And then we'll smooth it. There we go. Okay, now we can taper the road down inside of here. Easy peasy. Would it be crazy to put a roundabout underneath a bridge? You don't use the unlimited money setting? No. Because sometimes my cities do fail. because I'm bad. I'm bad at planning. If I was going to use the unlimited money setting, I would just use the unlock everything, so that way I don't have to worry about what roads I'm using at what stage. Because like at some point we will have to go back and redesign this initial area. It's really poorly planned for long-term growth. Either that or we'll just leave it. Fuck it, we'll just leave it. It don't really matter. Let's grab a 2-lane. Go out 3 units. Is 3 units far enough? Yeah, 3 units is far enough. 4 units. $4 and $20. Does that look terrible? That doesn't look bad. Definitely doesn't blend, but I'm pretty sure I could just use node controller. $4 and $20. There we go. Yeah, I'll just have to use node controller and make it a little better looking. And I want these to be on ground. I don't want them to be... where is my little button? You know, the button that allows me to put stuff to ground? Have I clicked it away at some point? I'm not geeked, right? I normally have stuff over behind me, right? That allows me to change whether or not this stuff is in the air, like as a bridge, or it's attached to ground. Did I hide that somehow? Chino, welcome in. We're bug fixing right now. I normally have something over here that allows me to... How did I break it? Jumanji, I feel like you would be the one to know what's going on here. Shouldn't I normally have a thing? Right here? I turned it off. Okay, let's see. So it's not this, because this is Control A, and I can turn that on just fine. Is it part of Move It? Is there a way to turn it on? Toggle tool is M. Oh yeah, that was it. That was it. Or was it it? No. That was almost it. What? The tool that allows me to set things as bridges that. Surely I'm just missing something, right? Like, just one of my buttons is incorrect. Is it part of terrain tools? No. This is it would normally be in the little upgrade tab. Like, I would be able to like upgrade things. Like if I wanted to make this not a bridge, right? I normally have like 6 or 7 buttons over here behind me. Oh. What happened? Should I just reload the game? Should I just reload the game? Try that out. Because things like this are going to bother me to no end. Next to the exclamation point. Oh, that was it, yeah. The fuck? Okay. Thanks, Jumanji. I just disabled it. That's my fault. That's my fault, gang. That's my fault. Thanks, Lmao. I appreciate you. Oh, see, look how much nicer that looks. It looks so much nicer now. No more bridges. Let's would it be crazy to put a roundabout underneath the motherfucking bridge? I don't feel like that'd be all that crazy. We come out to here and we'll do an oval about. We'll do a gentle jaunt about. What is the difference? What is the distance here? 12? So yeah, 6 and 6. 6 and 6. Oh yeah. Oval about, baby. Straight up oval in it. Oh hell yeah. This will come down to something like that. Oh, lovely. And then we'll just have to upgrade it and go around to the opposite direction. Oval about. UFO about. Okay. Can I? Oh, but it goes right through the pillars. Let's move the pillars, shall we? There we go. That's not terrible. Is that still straight? Yeah, still plenty straight enough. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oval about. We love to oval about because the oval about love us. And now we can do a 30 unit out that way, and since we don't have anything over here just yet, we'll just leave that a blank 20. Oh hell yeah. Look at that, fellas. What a feat of engineering is that? That's ugly as shit. But it works, and that's what matters. Let's do node controller. or something like this. And push it back. Can we expand the red node? By how much? Would 300%? So 19 meters and 300? That's not terrible. So 19, and then the blue one by 300. That's a crazy jump, but it'll work. Like, we'll fix it. Let's go ahead and node control the rest. Do that one at 19, and then do the red one at 300, and then 19, do the blue one at 300. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. And now can we do move it? And then do slope. Can we bring this one up? Would that fix it? Yeah, that'll fix it. Okay, okay. So let's do this one. Hold on. This one to object height there. And this, and this. Slope. That's the move. That's the move. To object height. And then this, and that. Slope. Yeah, it's kind of steep, but it works. So this one to object height. This one to object height. And then bam, bam, bam. Slope. Bam, bam, bam. Slope. I like it. I fuck with this. This is good. This is good. It's got a little crooked right here. That ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing to me, man. How do we feel about this? Is this nice? I'm liking this. Oh, well, that kind of didn't work. Did it work everywhere else? Sorta. Good enough? I think we say good enough on this. I think we say good enough on it. Let's get to building. So this is our 4-lane that we've been working on. Let's bring it up. I don't really think it'd be a crazy thing to connect the industrial road out to this 4-way. I mean, this 4-lane. Even if we did a... What kind of vibe we got going on right here? We could do a roundabout. Do a roundabout out here, and then bring this road down. Like that, and then have them connect right here. So let's do a bigger roundabout, since this is probably going to have a good bit of traffic on it. We'll do a 10 by 10. And then we'll connect the that into there. And then we can have another shebang do that. Yeah, cool. And now I can build more industrial right here. How is the... This is doing just fine. It just needs more workers. So it just needs to be bigger. And we're still exporting more than we need. Which I'm not worried about, honestly. I'm not worried about it. Do we have any major industrial sites that we need to do? We could do the furniture factory, which needs both wood and paper. That would put a lot of industrial traffic right here, which I don't particularly know. Industrial traffic would be coming here to get there, and it would be coming here to get there. So you might kind of back this up at some point. Which I guess is fine, really. I mean, all of this industrial traffic down here. Because we have to do industry at some point. Like, we're needing it. Let's get a little residential block. I don't know, this would be a really loud area to live in. This is perfect for industry, I think. Let's grab the industrial road. Put it there. And industrial road and put it there. And we'll start doing another big grid. Something like that. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We need to get a bus as well. And we do have metro. That's another thing we need to start integrating. We could put the bus depot down here, but it does mean that they have a long way to get out to where they're trying to go. Maybe we'll wait until we can get that a little closer, I think. Let's put the paper factory out here. Yeah. What else should we put around a paper factory? If what's it called? A warehouse? And then we'll have a smaller warehouse behind it. So basically, if you're on this road at all, you should be supplying the paper factory. So we'll do this one for paper, and this one for... what? Plain timber? Because that used paper and timber. Yeah. Okay. And then let's get rid of the trees here. And we will concrete in a bunch of this industry. And we really need to get a train out here at some point. Need to bring a train across and down. You think this is a bad idea? You think I should just do residential and commercial over here and then wait and do my industrial up over here? So that way I don't have to do the industry traffic. I can have just a train do it. Because the only alternative would be getting another 2 plots of land so I can bring this rail line from over here over and across, and then maybe bring it up. Industrial wherever the train tracks are? Yeah, okay. I got you. Let's get rid of these. And we'll just put like some sort of commercial buildings here. Maybe build another mall and like a park, like a big plaza area. Let's do tree line roads. And then we'll just do the regular grass line. There we go. Some sort of... Oh, we can start doing high density. I forgot about that. This could be the start of our high density push going south. That wouldn't be bad. Let's see, if I did high density here, people going in and out of the city would have an easy time getting in and out. That's fine. People going into the city would basically be routed strictly down this road, and then it would just go to this intersection. And then people would have to deal with that 3-way. This industry zone needs to get relocated because it's putting a lot of traffic strain in an area that doesn't need it. Sorry, I know we're not making a lot of progress right now. I'm trying to think about like direction. This is only busy because all of our industrial zoning is right here. Let's get our industrial demand from over here. I guess, oh shit, I don't know. I don't know what direction I need to go in right now. Something like that. And we'll do a something like that, and then we'll take the zoning away from these. And then we'll go back to the grass line road. and take the zoning off of that as well. There we go. Yeah, and we'll put some high density here. We'll go and start putting high density blocks. See how that starts handling. Figuring that out. I'm all over the place, fellas. Can we do... Oh, you're going to bed already? Okay. Sleepy time already? Taking it down to sleepy town. 7 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. I don't do very good on Twitch, huh? I don't do very good on Twitch, but that's okay. I haven't been on Twitch as long as I've been on YouTube, so that's okay. It makes sense. Chatting for a minute? Okay. Let's grab this, and we'll do zoning on both sides. Let's see. Let's do no zoning. And then we'll do full zoning. The straight right through here. Something like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. And we'll take the zoning off of the grass again. That's fine. So now we can stuff in our medical. In this region. I guess we do need some tie over with this, huh? Go back to full zone. Something like that. Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. Let's put our little medical building right here. And then we'll move it across the street. Something like that. Not opposed to that. So we have medical. Yep. Fire. We can put a little fire department over here. Let's put it out here. Same with police. Let's just put it right next door. And then schooling. Let's put it off of one of these little main roads right here. Let's do a 2-lane with tree. And then we'll have it come down. Something like that. And this will go away. There we go. Kind of an odd little vibe we got here, but I think it'll work out. Well, I actually still need this to be out here. I think that's a little bit better. I'm gonna put the schools on this back street right here. So that way they're off the main road. Do you know you can change the trees on those roads? By like just placing a tree on the road? We might do that. We might do that. I think I have the parallel road tool. Let me do that. Hold on, they're crying about garbage. There we go. And then I'll have to move that service at some point. Pretty sure I have parallel road. Yeah. So now how do I use this? Okay, so I have to build. I can't just upgrade. Okay, I can. Okay, good deal. Now, how do I change the side? I guess I could just connect that manually. That's not too terrible. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. Yeah, easy enough. No mod needed. Select tree, then click the road. Let's see. I do like the fir, or the conifer, yeah. Oh, good shit. Oh yeah, super good. Superb. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so now look, I understand that this is too close of a node. Like, the traffic will get stuck here. Should I just kind of move it out and then connect it, and we'll just have this weird little kink at the end? Or what do you think is the best way to go about attaching these two roads right here? You think I just do it? I just attach it and see what happens? Because I have a feeling that this is going to be too short. And they're going to get stuck there. Should I be able to node control that? Well, you know, he went through it. He went through it just fine. It'll be fine? Okay. Well, that's what I want. And then let's do the... Sorry, let's do no zoning on these. Because that's going to bite into our city zoning. And then the 4-lane road, let's do no zoning off of it either. Because that's also going to bite into our school project right here. So we're going to put a community school down here. And then a university. We're going to kind of push it back. Is that in this road? No, it's fine. It's fine enough. It's kind of close. That's kind of close. Do I have a smaller building that works as a university? High school, university. Oh, well, it's just as deep. This might be the smallest one I got. Maybe I made like a dedicated university area, and this place is just elementary and high school. That can work. That can work. Let's do a little, let's do some parking lots. Do some parking lots. That's not terrible. And then we'll put a park down here at this end. Something like that. And then over on this end, we'll do a little cafe. Or honestly, I guess we need to put the cafe probably across the road so we don't end up drawing a lot of traffic over to this side road. I don't guess it's really going to be that big of a deal. We'll put the cafe deeper into here, away from the school. And we will we'll fence this off so it's safe. So let's grab a fence. We've been using the gray fence a lot, so we might as well just stick with it. Oop, okay. Let's just drag this back. Yeah. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. The terrain's a little bumpy here, but I'm not too worried about it. Once we zoom out, you can't really tell. We could put a bus depot here. Like, it would function, I think. Put some more residential. Did I go to my services? I have medical, fire, police, education. For land value, can we put a botanical garden out here? That'd be nice. Something like that. That's not bad. And then we can extend this block pattern over to here and up a couple right here. It's a pretty loud section of the city, but I think it'll be all right. Let's put a fence as well. There we go, something like that. And then let's fill out this park with like a little custom park, you know? So at first, we're gonna put down... I like park with birches. I think it looks nice. And then we'll just kind of merge in another park. Basketball court wouldn't be bad. Do that there, and then take this and spin it. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. And then let's go to the cafe. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That is nice and dense. This could be better. This could still be better. You know what always makes it look nice? Boulders. Boulders look nice. I fucking love the look of boulders. And we'll just kind of put some foliage around it. Hell yeah. And even if we have paths out here that don't really do anything, I still like the look of them. I'm gonna use dirt path instead, since that's what we're using on the other place. There we go, so that way it all matches. Yeah, now it's like its own little contained area. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. How is traffic doing with people going in and out of this area? It got pretty busy over here, but that's not terribly... That's not a super terrible cause of concern, because we are eventually going to move the industrial off of this main road. It honestly wouldn't be a bad idea for us to go ahead and start moving some of the industrial to right here, convert one of these intersections into a roundabout, and that would give industry a route directly to the interstate, while allowing pass-through traffic to just bypass it completely. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Is this industrial road? What is this? Just a bunch of commercial? Okay. Let's grab industry. Come up by about 50. And this will get turned into a roundabout. Yeah, this will get turned into a roundabout. So let's finish out some of the industrial over here. Something like that. Move this building to there. Move these aquifers to here. Another recycling center. Put that recycling center down there. That'll be fine. Where's all of our garbage production at? Yeah, that'll be fine because we're gonna put some out here as well. Once we get industry out there, so that'll be fine. She rode on my highway till I traffic. Bar back, Obama. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's see. We are currently moving our industrial around. Industrial zoning. Let's see, that should be enough. We'll put some there, and we'll get rid of this. And we'll just get rid of this whole big road. There are people using these walkways, which I think is kind of crazy. I think that's kind of crazy. Clyde, how you doing? What you colliding with? What you colliding with, twin? Okay, we got some industry building in right there. I'm going to convert this over to a roundabout. Honestly, that took a good bit of pressure off of it already, it seems like. Because now we should start getting pass-through traffic from over here instead. Where's all these people's goings? Just going into the city. Okay, just going into all the residential area over there. Okay, that's not bad. How much more industrial do I need to move? I need to move this. Honestly, that's just power generation. That needs to go over here. There's no reason for that to be where it's at. Oh wait, do I have geothermal unlocked yet? I'd much rather start swapping over to geothermal. Yeah. Hold it now. There we go. So now we have geothermal. Let's sell one of these coal plants. It says stored for 16 weeks. 11 weeks, sell that one. Okay, how we doing on power? Is that gonna kill us? No, plenty. That means we could put another geothermal. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I am back, fellas. Okay, so we've got some power out, some power down. Let's sell this other one. And is this more just industrial? Yeah, de-zone that. It doesn't need to be there anymore. What is this? Just a park? That's fine. Alright, where else should we be expanding? Should we be expanding? What do we got? What's our next population milestone? 9,000? And we don't unlock any land. Okay. That's alright. Do I have land that I can purchase? No, okay. So we gotta hit 2 more milestones before we can hit land, I'm assuming. Yeah, because the next one we get crematorium and land at 15,000. So that's gonna be a little ways away. This is growing in just fine. What's our... We've got some commercial. And I'm guessing I can't spawn in residential right here is because these were spawned in over there. So that's fine. Is that where these people assume that they are? No, I mean, they're using it. It doesn't have any visitors. So I'm wondering if it's disconnected because it's supposed to be over there. Like if I put it here, would it just all of a sudden have more visitors? Who knows? Who knows? This is getting used. Well, it's not really getting used. I think because it's got the same issue. You like the commie blocks? Hey man, it's Detroit. We got a little botanical garden over here, and then we got like some schools, a little park, a single basketball court. We're working on it. We're working on it. Let's grab some just regular 2-lane. Something like that. And we'll just throw some commercial and like low density residential down here. Just put some low density residential. Something like this, something like that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sup, fellow bugs? Nick Sriracha, how you doing? Consistent. I don't know. Are you? I'm trying to think. Are you a story liker, or are you just a story viewer? Are you a story liker, or are you just a story viewer? Huh? There's a difference. There's a difference. I have a shrine for my likers. You don't want to see the shrine. How you doing, fella? Doing good? I'm glad that y'all are doing good. I'm not very chatty this stream. Sorry about it. I'm an hour in, and you've been the consistent story liker. Okay. I'm not very chatty this stream. I took a nap. Like, literally, I woke up and started streaming. I took a nap in this chair, and it was awful. Yeah. I don't know. So like we're just kind of chilling out, really. We're not doing anything like super crazy. I'm just slowly expanding what we got going on. That's it for real. Oh my God, this is huge. Should we put this somewhere? I feel like we should. Countdown clock. The only clock you will ever need. But what is it counting down to? I don't guess we'll ever know. Let's put some pads down. So yeah, we're just kind of chilling out. Just woke up too, so feel that, yeah. Well, like I've been trying to get my sleep schedule kind of back in rhythm, right? And I was good for like 2 or 3 days, and then I don't know. I just got kind of sad. I was like, fuck. I could down a whole Little Caesars deep dish pizza right now. And so that's what I did. And then I got really tired after that and I took a nap. It's just big as shit, fat, greasy. And bugs don't need a sleep schedule. Dude, look, if the boulder moves, I wake up. If the boulder don't move, I don't wake up. Cause I'm a bug. Bug shit. Keep it on bug time. Just put me down, bro. Yeah, so we're just kind of expanding. We're just playing the game. We're just expanding. I don't think I'm talking about anything in particular. #1 world's worst streamer. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. It don't get better. It does not. It does not get better. Sources say can we? Okay, we'll just go straight with these. Something like that. This hellhole nightmare that I'm building, this nightmare fuel that I'm building for these people to live in. Dude, I would hate to live here. There you go, something like that, something like that. And then let's grab the grass street. No zoning on that. And the tree street, no zoning on it. Actually, yeah, we can do interior zoning on it. That'll be fine. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to do. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to do for that, for this block, this grid. And Little Caesars, deep dish 2 days ago, low-key pigged out on that, the pizza cups. The pizza cups, the little four pizza cup things that you can do, yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I feel like a fucking schizophrenic. I heard somebody knock on my door and it's like 2 a.m. So. Oh, I'm like, you know. So if I end up getting switched down on stream, you guys better clip that into eternity. The pee-pee balls fall off was me getting gunned down on stream. From an intruder. Let's upgrade this. Not upgrade, but let's put, here we go on that. And then can I do one over here as well? Little grazers. Little grazers. We keep it so greasy. Oh, it's so good. The one of Brian eating the chocolate. I'm just geeking, bro. I'm just geeking. It's fine. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I swear my streams are better than this. It's not just me saying, oh, it's so good over. I swear, bro. I swear. Trust. Please trust me. it doesn't actually get better. Dude, why? Oh, because it's on a weird ass slope. Yuck. Okay. Let's not do that. There we go. Trying to build baseball fields. It's like I don't know how to. Track and ball. There we go. And we got it. And then, but wait, there's more. Do that, and can I put a parking lot over here? Yes. I need people's cars to get hit with baseballs. Hell yeah. And then over here, we're gonna dabble in the little mini basketball court. Yeah. Grab a fence. So we can make this shit look pretty. This is not bad. This is not bad. I'm not opposed to this. Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. This is okay. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. Okay, so let's look at this from how we've been looking at everything. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. We've definitely got some long-ass stretches of highway that I'm not really the happiest about. I'm not really happy about just long stretches of road like this. I normally like for there to be a little bit of curve or something, because I feel like this promotes dangerous levels of speeding. You know, like a little speeding here and there, you know, you can get by with that, but it does get dangerous when it's a long stretch of highway and you're like, oh yeah, I could hit 200 right here, but there's like intersections along the way. Like that shit is low-key dangerous, you know? How's our traffic doing? We doing okay on traffic? You know. Alright, we have monorail. Yeah, we have monorail unlocked. Wasn't Detroit the only city with Autobahn? I do want to build a racetrack. That is something I want to do. I meant to do that in Beard County when I was playing on that map. I do want to build a racetrack. Fuck, why am I drinking it like that? I'll be back. I'm gonna go get an orange. Okay, let's see. You said, wasn't Detroit the only city with an Autobahn? I said, yeah, I want to build an Autobahn. I think that sounds awesome. I think that sounds amazing. But where, oh, where do we build an Autobahn? How are we gonna have planes? I've just got plane traffic coming through. Flying to Las Palmas with 0 passengers. There's something going on there. There's something going on here. 0 passengers? You're geeked. Geeked. Geeked plane. 69. Alright, have a good one. Okay, so let's continue what we're doing here. This whole edge could be low density, honestly. This like waterfront could be low density. It probably really needs to be industrial, but it's so busy, bro. Put that there. Yeah, let's start doing some industrial over here, I suppose. Good night, man. Heading off. Cottage, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is a sleepy ass stream. Good night, sir. Drink some water. Drink some water. We could bring rail. We could bring rail down right through here. That wouldn't be the worst thing. It ain't because of the stream. I need to wake up at 6 a.m. and it's midnight. Yeah, oh, bro, you should have been asleep 2 hours ago. Good night, soldier. Good luck with your 6 a.m. Let's see. I need to build my grid. I need to build my grid around. Keep it pushing, feller. Damn right. Damn Skippy. I need to build my grid around the train. I need to build it around the train. This big ass loop is going to be kind of difficult to break off from with the train. So I'm thinking we could have it segment from right here and come up and then merge with this. I think that's probably the easiest thing that we're going to be able to do. Let's turn this into an industrial road. Put a train depot down there. Cargo terminal. Terminal? You mean one of the best maps to ever exist? Ever? We'll just throw these geothermals over here since I don't really have a place to put them just yet. Let's see. Let's How do I delete? Oh, okay. Invert direction, remove network. So does this need to be 13? Yeah, okay. So now are these two connected? I'd assume so. All my lines are still here. Yep. Okay, let's parallel tool it again. And then this will break off back here somewhere. Can we do a 10? 135? That'd probably work. Let's see, let's connect it back to there. That'll be smoother. Yeah, that's almost perfect. Perfect. And I guess whenever we purchase this next set of land, we'll have it go out, but for right now, it'll just go that direction. I don't really have a way for it to do a loop. Like if it needed to go out from that way, I don't really have a way for it to do that. At least not yet. Yeah, it's just gonna have to stay like that for right now until I can purchase more land. And I can't purchase more land until 15K. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Are you going to the train terminal? To the recycling center? Recycling center? Goodness gracious. You know what? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. This is connected, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, let's put some warehouses down here. Grab our 4-lane road. Grab our industrial. And we'll just put these here for right now since I still don't have an area that I want to put them. If you draw a gravel road over the water, it makes a cool bridge if it's high enough. What is a gravel road? Does it just make like the little truss bridge? Oh yeah, a little wooden bridge. Oh yeah, I like that. That would look great for industrial stuff. Good eye, yeah. I'll have to make sure that I use that for something. I don't really think I have an area small, maybe over here? Maybe over here? Maybe right here? I don't really think I have a whole lot of areas where a small bridge like that would be useful. I mean, I would like it a lot more if I was on like a mountainous river map, but I don't really have a whole lot of use for it here on the lakes. Any ideas for industrial? Should I just like Google some industrial complexes and take some inspiration from their road layouts and like how they actually have their buildings? I feel like industry is something I struggle with every single time. Fun for parks and walking paths. Does the dirt walking path do a similar bridge, or no? Is it not covered? Let's see what we got going on. So if I was going to do some industrial, I could put more warehouse space. Oh, I didn't put zoning on this road. Oh, look at that. We're getting our first train. Our first train. So now when it leaves out of here, is it just going to go out that direction, or is it going to go out of here, stop, and come back? Number one up, Sriracha. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Industrial is lots of warehouse and secure parking lots. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much all I can do, right? So let's get some... I appreciate it. My Twitch doesn't really go anywhere. Like, it's the same content on both platforms, right? And I know that some people have platform preference, but my Twitch just doesn't get any views. It gets like 2 or 3. So I appreciate it. Making the number go up. Let's put a... Ooh, this with the railway connection? Something like that, and then can we put some zoned industrial in between it? Maybe I'll put a ploppable down. Ploppable industry. Kind of like a moderator building. Admin building. Donnie, what's up? How you doing? Either platform is chill. Just want to help brother out. I appreciate it. I do, slime. Let's put that there. I like this building for right here. I feel like that looks great, but I want to move it to be more like right there. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, and then let's put a parking lot. I was gonna say put a parking deck, but I feel like a parking deck is more for commercial spaces. Put a parking lot. Multiple small parking lots or like a couple big parking lots? Like per business parking lots? I guess we do also need like big parking lots for industrial vehicles. So the admin building is going to get those two. Just do paper, plain timber, commercial zone goods. That'll work. Do you have any sort of unique buildings that would be cool here? I don't really know if any of the uniques would look good in the industrial setting. I struggle with the industry so much. What is this? Factory? Don't I already have one of these? Or did I get rid of it? I got rid of it, right? So we could put this up here. Oh, and it does fit there. It does fit. I think that means it goes there. I mean, if it fits, right? Let's rotate these geothermal. Put one next to it. And then we'll just keep moving this geothermal. I still don't know where I want it. I still don't quite know where I want that though. Another big parking lot. Right across the street from there. And then let's do surface painter. Bring the brush size down. Do that. Get rid of all the green. For this area, yeah. There we go, something like that. There you go, yeah. Clear it out a little bit. Honestly, we can do the same thing over here. We'll just clear out this whole block. And that's just waiting on goods. Okay, it's definitely looking better. Definitely looking better. More concrete, more gray, more drab and dreary. More drab, more dreary. Something like that. And then let's put, let's do the find it and go for props. industrial props and put some trucks down. Because trucks just give a vibe, you know? Do prop line. Much closer at like 3. I like your hat, G. Austin, I wear it every stream. Well, this one and the arrow hat. I gotta represent work. It's my work hat. They said, "What you do for work?" I said, "Look at the hat." I don't think some people on PP balls believe me, and that's okay. I like it staying mysterious. I think it's funny. This is what you do on company time, Big W. No, company time was earlier. This is just my break. You gonna play Minecraft after stream? I think I'm gonna stream for about maybe another hour, and then I think I'm gonna play some Minecraft. If you guys are interested in watching me play Minecraft, if this is just so exhilarating that you just can't wait to see me play Minecraft, join the Discord. I stream Minecraft in Discord. Peeling an orange, so bear with me. You want to look at something a little bit more? There's union busters at my company. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Peeling an orange is like picking a scab. Like once you start, you just can't stop, you know? You can't just leave an orange half peeled. You can't just leave a scab halfway on. When's the last time you've had a scab? When's the last time you've been scabby? When's the last time you've been scabby? But yeah, like on PP balls, every now and then I'll post a thing. Somebody will ask me, like when I post a little ask me a question thing, the questionnaire, and they'll say, "Do you really have an OnlyFans? OnlyFans when?" Or like I can't tell if they're joking or not, and I think they think I'm joking at the same time, and it's really funny. Alright, so we got the orange peeled. Yo, I've got cranes? Oh, hell yeah. Badass. Okay. Oil and ore. Okay. And now, are these people about to start complaining? Yeah, they're already low on workers. I'm sure they're going to start complaining that they're going to all be low on workers here soon. So I do need to get some more residential up, which I think means I just need more commercial here. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. A little more commercial, a little bit more industrial. Now this back area, we're gonna need a fence. And I feel like oil industry or fence. What's the difference here? The or fence is wood, isn't it? I kind of like it though. All right, but you said we got unions, man. I can't be paying these guys. How am I gonna drive my fucking F550 to work every day and not use it to actually do anything, but literally just drive it back and forth to work? I can't have that. Get a kick out of it every time you see it, Lo. Me too. There's people in PB balls that just be saying some crazy shit. Like, people also think that I do chat GPT or like generative AI for my captions. Like, no, bruh, I'm just insane. I just be typing, okay? I just be hitting the keyboard. I showed my dad your meme page. He just stared at me for a minute in silence. I think he got another fan. In awe. He was in awe. He didn't know what was going on. Like, yo, Pops. Trust. This guy knows what he's doing. Trust. Would it be funny to just have a, what is this? Wooden footbridge pillar? To just have this on the side of the road? I really feel like I need a... Holy shit. What is this? Okay. Wildlife spawn point. I was about to say, can I just spawn an elephant here? Forward? No. Truck. Pallet. Cargo wood. Are those floating? They are. Hold on. Bro, you know what? It's okay. They're floating and that's fine. That's fine. What else could we need here? I guess just kind of like more industrial zoning. We haven't really done a whole lot of just bulk zone. I haven't really felt the need to. Let's historical that so it doesn't change. Because I like that one. Let's historical that one too. Both of these, historical. Another warehouse maybe. Looks better that way. Yeah, right? Sometimes your wood just be up. And we don't really know why. And that's okay. Sometimes your wood just be up. Better up than down, I say. This is such a small ass detail. Like it's so pointless because on the grand scheme of things, you're not gonna be looking at like, oh wow, you can tell that he put this truck here. I gotta tap in. I am definitely enjoying putting trucks down though. I am enjoying that. Let's put another warehouse down. You know, we could also put a toll road down. We could also put a little... Do I have toll roads? I do. I could put a toll road down here as like an access point, getting in and out of the industry zone. I don't know. I don't feel like this is that big of an industry zone to need a toll road just yet. That's also not connected. There we go. We can put something down here. More parking. I don't know if you're into racing games, but they said there's a chance a new Midnight Club is in the works for Rockstar. Dude, I might play... if I can find a PC port for MCLA, I'll do that. As soon as I get the Ducati Monster, I ride that the entire game. Like, as I get each bike. Motorcycles are so fucking cracked in MCLA. Oh, that was great. What is this? There's like a little loading dock. A little loading warehouse. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Let's surface paint. Get rid of that filthy grass. Yuck. And then we'll fence this in. Yeah. Let's put down some bushes. Shrubs. Oh shit. Oh shit, that looks great. What an industry zone, and there's like barely any industry actually here. Could probably plop something down over here. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking building. I like that one. I like this one. Historical. And let's give it a parking lot. Can we move this one over a tad? Move that over a tad. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with this. There's some wasted space, but honestly, as just a small little industrial pocket, I like it. I like the way it is. We need more of it, but I think for now, this is perfect. Oh, we are getting some heavy industry traffic, though. That's okay. That's actually okay. What's going on down here? Not a whole lot. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I'm tapped in right. Oh, here we go. How we feel about Horizon 6 coming out soon? I feel worried. I feel worried. 4 was good. 5 was not good. And then they laid off a bunch of the Turn 10 employees, the main development team behind the Forza series, just as a whole. They stopped Motorsport, and now they're releasing FH6. I don't know. That sounds like a scary work environment to work in. Personally, I wouldn't be doing my best if I thought that I was going to get fired at any moment. I actually, I fought with Burnout. You know, actually, the only Burnout game I ever played all the way through was Dominator, which I know is, a lot of people consider it like not a Burnout game because it wasn't super focused on like the crash stuff in it. It was mostly focused on like circuit racing. And honestly, sorry, this is going back to Forza. The only reason I even say 4 was so good was 1, road variety. 4 felt really tight. And while off-roading suffered, rally was really good. Like, there was dirt roads everywhere. Rally was fantastic. Circuit racing was fantastic. Sprint racing was fantastic because it wasn't just straight lines. It was tight sections and then sprints and then tight sections and then sprints. And ranked, dude, ranked racing was so good because then you get out of the low level racing and you get up to dudes who are like not using meta cars but are good at driving. It was peak. It was fucking peak. And then they fucking got rid of it in 5. Like, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? I don't want to go drive around this desolate ass map. I don't want to go up the mountain for the 7 millionth time. The jungle's fucking boring. The little Aztec temple area, it's fucking boring. Can't wait for the Hot Wheels DLC. Yippee! That and Lego DLC. Everybody get your Lego cars. It pisses me off. It actually pisses me off that I can't just, I mean, I could just re-download 4 and play it, but how active are servers on 4? 5 felt like a last minute game compared to 4. Not even a candlelight to 2. 2 was Italy, right? Two was good. Oh hell yeah, Lego Porsche is so goated. Me when I use the Lego Senna and gap everyone because I tuned it to glitch into the ground so I have unlimited traction and I don't have to brake for anything. Not a whole lot of goofy goobers are moving in over here. I guess I don't have any residential demand. Very high demand for industry and offices. Do I have offices? I do. Let's put some offices right here in the center, shall we? I feel like offices, though, is where you start getting I feel like you need university for office, don't you? So let's go ahead and plan that out. Let me put down a... It's Italy. Yeah, and it was, and like that's what I'm saying. And like what made it good was that you had a decent mix of really tight roads and a couple of really open roads. I don't remember if 2 had a whole lot of rally. I actually didn't play 3. When 3 was out, I was... What year did 3 come out? I want to say when 3 was out, I was still playing, like, Battlefield 4 and Borderlands 2 as, like, my primary games. Like, if I was on the game, it was one of those 2. I don't think I was doing a whole lot of racing games around that time. Country paved roads were a blast. All right, this is where we're going to put our university. We're going to put it right against the road. So let's grab, since I don't have the university DLC, we will just be using the Modern Tech Institute. Yeah, the Modern Tech Institute. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Next to it, let's do a big parking lot. Let me grab the alleyway. Let's do the big alley. Since this is a tech institute and it's not really focused on sports, we will have a dedicated sports field over here against the water. We will have a dedicated sports field over against the water. This is going to be mostly focused on soccer, I think. I think this is going to be a soccer-based. Soccer and track. We don't do a lot of football. We don't do a lot of baseball. We do real football and track. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's mini soccer fields. You gotta let your mind run with this a little bit. FH3 was 2016. It was Australia. It wasn't bad. The cars felt better. That's why a lot of people liked it over 2. I think if they do Japan roads right, they could appeal to all different types of races. I think so. Here's another thing, right? Before Battlefield 6 came out, I have a clip of me saying Battlefield 6 is going to be ass. And while I say that, I was playing Modern Warfare 3 2011. I have a feeling that all the marketing around Horizon 6 right now and them not actually showing the full map, they've had a couple of scenes where you can see Fuji from one side and you can see Fuji from the other side, and everybody's thinking like, yo, we get all of Japan, we can see everything. No, bruh. They did that shit in 5. There's a goddamn mountain. There's a volcano. You're not going to be able to see, there's not going to be as big of a map as they say. They say it's going to be their biggest map. They say that every time because that's part of their marketing, right? It's part of their marketing. All of the release footage doesn't really have a whole lot of traffic, which is kind of what leads 5 to feel so dead, is that in 4, the roads were so dense that not a lot of traffic was okay because the roads are so tight already that it felt like more traffic. 5, there's so much open space that very little traffic feels like very little traffic. All the release footage and stuff for 6 The roads look oddly big still, and there's also not a lot of traffic. 6 is okay, not great, like 3 or 4, but better than the dumpster fire 2042 was. 5, 2042, and 6. They're not good, dog. They're not good. And a bunch of the marketing around 6, Horizon 6. It doesn't have me, like, I was hyped at first because I was like, yes, fuck yes, we're getting something cool. And then all of like the actual information started turning, I was like, small development team, probably not a great work environment. Our biggest map yet, but like they already pulled that stunt with 5. The roads still kind of look big. Some of the active racing footage that they showed where like the Lancer comes off the main road and then hops onto the circuit and then does the circuit for a second, the game stutters, so like it's gonna be one of those micro loading screens when it triggers the event, kind of like what's the fucking blimp that flies around, and it's like drift and get 1,000,000 points in this area, and it's just like an open field. I want a good racing game. I really do. I want a good racing game because the hours that I spent in 4, I would get home from work, boot up 4, and I would take my BAC mono tuned for S1 class circuit racing, and I'd race a couple, and then I'd log off, right? And I had a fucking blast every time. Can't do that with 5. I can't. Bro, have you done some of the casual racing in 5? Overhyped game is going to be GTA 6. I honestly don't know how to feel about GTA 6. I won't lie. I don't know how to feel about that. Because on one hand, Rockstar does have a pretty solid track record, as well as tons of development time, and they keep all of their issues under wrap, so it's not like I have anything to fear about it. GTA 5 plus all of the updates, and with all of the updates, Red Dead 2. GTA 5's story was bad. GTA 5's story campaign was bad. Really, if you look at it from like a bird's eye view, GTA 4's story was bad. I get it that they're commentaries on the modern social space, but there's a lot of filler to get those points across. And with 6 being in Florida, with like the couple thing going on, I get it. The commentary that they're gonna try and tell, I probably could tell you what the story's gonna be about already. Not what the story's gonna be about, but like the commentary they're gonna try and sell you throughout it. I get it, right? I don't think the story's gonna be great. And I think the online aspect is going to be so, like, I'm Rockstar. We have so much information that I know exactly how to make the perfect game for you where you're going to want to spend $1 million, real cash. I feel like they've got so much time and data from 5 that 6 is either going to feel soulless as hell, or it's going to be like the perfect balance of everything. It's only going to be one of two ways. I don't think it's going to be meh. I think it's either going to be perfectly marketed, or it's going to be a live service like MMO level slop of you have to have a subscription or you have to spend $100 on shark cards 24/7 to have a good time. You have to be grinding 24/7. You have to be on at the weekend for the double XP events, some shit like that. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be too data heavy, like user data heavy, and designed for the masses. Look how long it took to develop. People will nitpick. I don't like any GTA games, so it doesn't matter to me. The online aspect is going to be the big appeal for everyone. Yeah, of course. Honestly, I think the amount of data that companies can farm can like take note of every single player and everything that they're doing. This is across all video games, like just the video game industry as a whole. I think there's too much data for the games to feel naturally good. Like if you played an older game that was developed for like late stage PS2, early stage Xbox, before there was just this infinite amount of user data and how people interact with games and how people spend their time doing certain things in games. I think before all of that data, games felt more organic and designed for what would a human being like to do. And now I think it's, oh, well, 70% of players bought this DLC pack, but 70% of players didn't buy this DLC pack. Okay, re-release this one, but with a different name, and don't do that shit again. And it's just been filtered so many times now that I think there's just too much data. They're not designing games for people, they're designing games for wallets. And I get it, it's an industry, they gotta make money, but still, it feels shitty to play. I think with how much it cost, and they have the GTA Plus sub, it'll be required for them to play online, so they recoup their money. I didn't play GTA 5 until last week. So I played GTA 5. GTA 5's been out since like, what, 13? I bought GTA 5 when... Hold on. Let me give you a time frame of my interaction with GTA 5. Hold on. GTA 5 online update history, so I can look at, because I know that I stopped playing GTA Online originally when the Doomsday Heist released. I was finished playing GTA Online when Doomsday released. And I got back into it when the Diamond Heist released. I was already finished like with the game, like I was already done playing it before Doomsday. I didn't play Doomsday. And then I re-downloaded it when the Diamond Heist came out, the casino. And I did that heist and then uninstalled it again. Let's see. Let me go back. So I've got a thing here. Okay, so I didn't play it in 14. I didn't play it in... When was this? Ill-Gotten Gains was late 2015. I remember that loading screen, I think. Nope. Okay, so I got GTA 5 in January 17th of 2017. Just hate these gaming companies that want every year to be the net positive. Yeah, if it's not green, it's bad. If it's not green, it might as well be red. We cannot handle gray. Let me do a little bit more playing on this. We're like 2.5 hours in. Let me artificially stretch this out to about 3 hours, and then I'll play Minecraft for about an hour. And then I think I'm gonna hit the hay. So let's see. We've gotten our campus a little bit done. I think there needs to be a case in point Ubisoft. Yeah. Yeah, dude, fucking them updating old ass games, adding achievements and shit, thinking that it's gonna revive their dead games. The Division getting Steam achievements. The fuck? Ghost Recon Wildlands? What year is it? 2029. Come on, bro. Tap in. I want the Sidewalk Cafe. We're gonna put that over near here. Do a little small park right there. Another one right there. Let's do that one. What does this one have? Little planter boxes. That works. And then this one, I want this one to be a little pond. Yeah, I like that. A little gazebo out back. Sports fields. The sports fields need a gym facility. So let's add that. Do I have a gym facility? I think in medical I do, right? Sports hall and gym. Yeah. Let's... Oh, okay. Let's also add this little clinic right here. Yes, also add the little clinic as like a little emergency clinic. Do the new season of Shoresy. They can't even drop a new Splinter Cell or Rainbow Six Vegas. Real. Dude, me and Testy were talking about Vegas a few days ago. They will milk Siege till the cow is dead and dry. They would still try to sell the remains. Dude, Siege died. Siege died when... I don't even know how to describe when Siege died. If it wasn't already dead when it became Siege X, it died with Siege X. But I think it died earlier. I think it died way before that. I think it died when they started veering away. Not actually died, because like I understand monetarily, it's probably still making buku money. But to me, right? To me, it died when the E3 trailer looked like that one Call of Duty mission where you're invading the house. When it felt, you know, cool. And then now I can have like a glitter gun and an orange head and you know, just some bullshit like that. Just fucking shit ass cosmetics. It felt cooler when I could immerse myself into the play. Let's put a little parking lot out back, I think. Let's see. Plaza with picnic tables. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let me throw down another parking lot either side. Yeah, that's a university. That's what we're calling the university building. It could do with some more. You put a library down here. Let's see. Do I have a... Do that. There. Does that look like a little small university? It's got your main university building, your campus, parking for it, little nature park in between, library, sports fields, gym. It could probably do with another building over here. I just don't really know what. I need to get the university DLC, but I don't. You see the vision, right? You see the vision, and that's what matters. I don't have all the stuff that people do to do like fully custom universities. I think, let me see. We could put the little community school, and even though it has a little playground out front, we could treat it like a like an extra, like a bioscience building. Little bioscience, and then honestly I feel like that fills it out pretty good. Let me put another one of these and then grab another medical building. I think we're gonna grab elder care. I know it doesn't... I'm making do with what I got. That's right. I know that I don't have, what's it called? I'm gonna put elder care right here because it'll make it look like a smaller classroom area, almost like trade. So like welding, collision, mechanic. Like actual like automotive mechanic. Ooh. I wonder if anyone has like a car manufacturing facility mod. Because like people do mods for the buildings and stuff. I could do like a car manufacturing facility somewhere out on the map, like way over here. And lore-wise, we could say that that this school has ties with that facility, like scholarship ties, right? That could be pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna put down a little police building. That's a little too close. Can I bring that forward? Cannot. Okay, hold on. Put it over here. Yeah, that's okay. Put down a dedicated parking for them as well. Even though it's police, we can call it a different building. And then I'm waiting on 20K. Let's just take out a loan. There we go. Put the elder care building over here. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That can be some smaller classrooms. Short on water now? We are. Let's grab a water tower. Plop it right here in the middle. And then let's decorate it, since this is going to have some school traffic and stuff. You know, you want it to feel nice when you're going to school. So let's grab some little bush. Something like that. Too close. Yeah, I like that. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Might as well connect this avenue down. There's no reason not to. We'll do that, and then we'll just move this. Yeah. I'm not opposed to that at all. I would say that's a decent little campus. I like this. We could bring that up. And if I ever decided to add another building right here, that would just expand the campus some more. Yeah. Grab a fence. Fellas, I do think I'm about around... How many peeps are in your city? 11,500 or 11,600. 11,600. Let's see, let's put that right there. That right there. Oh yeah, look at all of them. I'm pretty sure there's a stadium. I just don't know where it would be. Like an actual sports stadium. Football stadium. Oh, but it's huge. Yeah, that's going to be a commercial thing, not a university thing. I'm happy with that. So now we have a little bit of medium density right here. We have a university right across. We've got some industrial park. Oh man, the industrial is really going. The industry is really going. That's good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. We need to get rid of all these. You know what? No, we're not. This is Wasp's area. He's just gonna have a rundown Buc-ee's. That's what he wanted anyway. Yeah, I feel like this is a good point that I'm gonna stop it here. I'll be in Discord for the next hour and a half. I'm gonna play some Minecraft, so give my brain a little bit of a rest before I go to bed. So if you don't follow me over there, then this is gonna be my goodbye. Be safe, have fun, go do something that you enjoy, and fellas, I'll see you next time. Bye.